This video contains spoilers and foul language. You have been warned. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some MCU stuff. We're going to be talking about some DCU stuff. We're going to be talking about Peacemaker. We're going to be talking about Spider-Man. We're going to be talking about Doomsday. So I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to save time on this. I know I haven't made videos lately, but I'm trying to be more consistent with it. I've been having a busy schedule, but you know, it's just an excuse. I'm gonna try to get to it, but without further ado, yeah, let's get into it, bro. So the first big thing that I'm gonna say is that this is a spoiler, like what would you even fucking say? Like, we're gonna talk about spoilers and shit, okay? So if you don't want spoilers, this is your warning.
Get him the fuck out of here!
I mean, 3, 2, 1, okay. Let's talk about Spider-Man, the 4th Spider-Man movie in the MCU. I'm not sure if it's gonna have a multiverse element, but I'm almost more than sure because I heard that Sadie Sink just got casted in Avengers Secret Wars. So I have no idea who her character is gonna be. There was rumors that she was gonna be like a young or like an older version of like Mayday Parker. Maybe she was gonna be an alternate version of MJ. There was rumors saying that she was gonna be Jean in the beginning, but right now the rumors that are lining up for me are her possibly being an important mutant. I don't know what mutant to be specific, but I know she's gonna be playing a big role later on in the MCU because I feel like they wouldn't cast a big name like her, especially because she's been like in Stranger Things, she's been in other things as well. I'm not gonna say that I've been seeing her a lot, but I know she's a big name in Hollywood right now. And if they use her for the MCU, it's because they want to have some young faces to keep around for the next few sagas. And I feel like if she's a mutant and she's gonna lead one of the X-Men teams later on down the line, you know, she could be a good Jean Grey. I feel like she's too young right now, but I mean, we could see her and the friendship of Scott develop over time. We could see the dynamic between her and Logan, a younger Logan, if we cast a younger Logan as well, which I'm on board on because the last Deadpool Wolverine movie was really good, but I'm not gonna say it was the best because it killed me, bro, to see Hugh Jackman not even get down to do a full squat because it hurt him, you know? I feel like most of these actors, if they can't do it, then they shouldn't be doing it. I understand that it's like a big role and they're iconic and it makes the fans really happy, but are they keeping us from cooler shit down the line? You know, if they want to keep this nostalgia factor or this, like, you know, let's get the old actors back so we can bring in the old fandom and stuff, you know, nostalgia baiting. And I've never been a big fan of that because I feel like the potential is there. We've seen it in the comics. I mean, the source material is right there. They shitted on Secret Invasion, you know, they shitted on Captain Marvel. I feel like her character could have been way different, and I feel like she gets way too much hate, but I understand it sometimes. But I do think her character has potential, and I felt like Kamala had potential too until she got turned into this generic teen side role.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
But I mean, we saw it in Marvel Zombies. Let's talk about Marvel Zombies, bro. Marvel Zombies was crazy. I literally watched that shit twice as soon as it came out because I thought it was fucking insane. The last battle between Thor and Hulk and Kamala playing a big part of, like, I don't know, the zombies version of House of M. That's fucking insane, bro. And that's using source material. That's using Bruce Banner to his full potential because he's a gamma infused monster that cannot stop having more power every time he gets angry. And if it's canon in the MCU, dude, imagine what kind of Hulk we could have. Which brings me to my next point. In Spider-Man 4, we're gonna see Bruce Banner come back, and there's been several leaks that have led us to believe that he's gonna be Savage Hulk again, bro. I wonder who's gonna be the guy that blows off his lid to become that Savage Hulk again. Is it gonna be brainwashing? Is it gonna be tapping into his trauma? Is it gonna be, I don't know, something that's always been inside him? But I know Punisher is gonna play a role.
Let me tell you something.
Dude, you have Punisher, you have Spider-Man, you have the Hulk. what else can you possibly want in a Spider-Man movie, bro? That's literally a comic book team up, and the main villain being the Hulk for most of the movie would be freaking insane. I've seen several things about like Rhino being on, like a head of a Rhino being on set and shit. That would be fucking awesome, bro. Like imagine it being like the opening of the Spider-Man game, the first Insomniac Spider-Man game, bro. That shit would be insane. And they could even introduce a young Miles looking at him, you know, save the day and shit, and him getting inspired, him getting his powers. There's a whole lot of possibility for the MCU later on, especially because Tom Holland is not as old as the other Spider-Man actors that played the role before, bro. And them bringing back Toby for what? Oh, spoilers. For them to bring back Toby for Secret Wars or Doomsday, whatever it's gonna be, or how long he's gonna stay. I'm surprised Sony actually let them borrow the rights to that shit. I honestly was surprised whenever he came out in the No Way Home movie, because Sony did something that no one expected them to do. Make a good movie, bro. And because it had been so long where they had been giving us, you know, shit like Venom, they had been teasing us or like telling us, oh, okay, well, it's gonna lead to like an Andrew Garfield movie or like a Tobey Maguire movie, and we never got those movies. So them playing a part in the MCU is literally the best thing that Sony could have possibly done. And I appreciate them for looking out for the fans this time, because they usually don't. And it's sad to know that like several actors like Oscar Isaac or like, I don't know, like Blade is not gonna play a role. And it's I understand that. From the fan point of view, I don't. I'm like, okay, we'll just recast them, or like, oh, okay, well, you can't recast Oscar Isaac. I'm talking about like mainly like Blade, because we haven't seen much. We've only heard his voice. And we saw him in the series, but it wasn't even Mahershala Ali's whatever the fuck, right? It wasn't even his voice, bro. So, yeah, I mean, if you have to get Blade and like not speedrun him, but I want to see like a Midnight Suns, you know, like this next saga, fill it with things that are gonna do awesome, bro. Because you need numbers, you need to win the fan base back, because DC is fucking murking y'all right now, and for DC to come out with a character like Peacemaker and do numbers, bro, that changes everything. Because it's literally a character that was supposed to be the villain to the Suicide Squad, that was supposed to die, and he came back, he got his own series, everybody likes him now, he got a season 2. It wasn't received, well, the finale wasn't received like with, you know, not everybody was like hyped about it and shit. It was good, I liked it. I mean, they set up fucking future universes, they set up parallel universes, they set up Earth X, they set up probably a freaking Red Sun Superman, or Bizarro had to go somewhere else. I promise you, he has, like, there's gonna be Bizarro World, or Bizarro World. There's gonna be Bizarro World later down the line, and I'm calling that shit right now. Hopefully they keep going. Hopefully they keep the plans that they have going, because Superman went crazy, bro. I mean, I know they expected it to make like $1 billion in the box office, but it did pretty good. And for what it did, I honestly feel like James Gunn has potential, bro. Imagine like him doing with Superman what he did for the Guardians. Like him cap off that trilogy with it being like the best movie of the summer, or like the best movie to ever like for the DCU to ever make. That shit would be crazy, bro. And I feel like his Justice League would be insane as well. I'm looking forward to it. It just sucks that I have to wait like 10 years to even get close to mentioning the Justice League.
1 billion, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
But overall, I'm excited, bro. Martian Manhunter, I've been trying to freaking tag Gunn and fucking ask him shit, but I know he gets a lot of messages. I know he gets a lot of freaking people asking him questions, so I just hope he does a good job, and I really have faith in like the future of the DCU. I found a Flashpoint figure the other day. It was a McFarlane one in Ross for like $5, so I feel like that's a sign, and I feel like whatever it is that the future holds for comic book movies and shit, I feel like it's gonna be crazy, because DCU just changed the standard and the MCU is about to match it. So I've been saying it for years, bro. It's literally been like 3-4 years that I've been saying that it's gonna be a battle of the giants. I know it just started. I know people are like, oh, the MCU's dead, but if once again, if it doesn't make money, they have to switch up the formula, bro, and that's what they're gonna do. So yeah, I mean, I talked a little bit about DC, I talked a little bit about Marvel, I talked a little bit about Spider-Man. I know Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is about to come out too, bro. They're gonna have X-Men 97. I think it comes out next year, early next year. What else do they have? Spider-Man Noir, bro. We have Lanterns. We have Supergirl. We have Spider-Man, Doomsday, Secret. Oh my god, bro. We're about to go crazy with the content. So, hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think about the future sagas. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you're excited for these next few movies, because it's about to be crazy. But, I mean, with that being said, it's been your boy Rojo. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Nosotros somos de